There is a leaf on my head. Just as I pressed record, a leaf fell out of the tree and landed right there on my hat. Okay. Hello, Darren Alf here from BicycleTouringPro.com. I am in the mountains of Pennsylvania right now in the middle of my own bicycle touring adventure. And today, while I'm off of the bicycle, I thought that I would take some time to answer one of the questions that was sent to me recently via email. As the Bicycle Touring Pro, I get sent thousands of questions each and every year from people all around the world who are planning and preparing for their own bicycle touring adventures, and they want my assistance with their trip in some way. Now, I get so many questions I'm not able to answer them all, but this question is something that I haven't talked about very much here on the Bicycle Touring Pro YouTube channel, and it's really not something that I've talked about a whole lot on the Bicycle Touring Pro website either. So today I thought I would answer this very important and very interesting question for you. I think it will help you as well with your own bicycle touring adventures. So here's the question. The question comes from Luke. He says, Darren, I have been following you for years. I have watched hundreds of your videos, and I don't think I have ever seen you use the WarmShowers website to find free accommodations on your travels. Is this true? And if so, why do you not use the website? So, for those of you who don't know, WarmShowers.org is a website that lists a whole bunch of people from all around the world who have opened themselves up to hosting bicycle travelers. If you are familiar with the websites like couchsurfing.org or globalfreeloaders.com, I'm not sure if it's a .com or .org, whatever it is, those two websites are very, very similar to WarmShowers. The difference is with WarmShowers, this is a database of people from all around the world who are usually cyclists themselves. And the WarmShowers database is oriented towards bicycle travelers overall. So what you do with this website is, let's say you're in the middle of a bicycle tour and you're here in Pennsylvania where I am now. You would look at your map and where you're going to be going tonight, let's say the town of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You go to the WarmShowers.org website, you type in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Then the website will show you that there's like 6 people in that city who are hosting bicycle travelers. Then what you do is you pick 1 or 2 of them, you send them an email and say, hey, I'm coming to town on this particular day, can I come and stay with you? And hopefully one of those people will write you back and say, yeah, come on over, and then they will host you. They'll give you a place to stay in their yard where you can set up your tent, or they'll give you a bed inside their house to sleep in. They'll give you a shower, a warm meal. Each and every person's different. Maybe they'll let you use their washing machine to wash your clothes, whatever. But basically, these people will host you for free in the middle of your bicycle touring adventures. So it's really an excellent resource for bicycle tourists all around the world, and it's a website that you should know about if you are planning to conduct your own bicycle touring adventures at any point in the future. It's a very, very valuable resource, and yes, I have used the WarmShowers website on dozens of my bicycle tours all around the world, and I've used the site in dozens and dozens of instances all around the world. But that being said, I do not use WarmShowers very often, or I do not use the people on the WarmShowers list very often. And the reason I don't use WarmShowers very often is because I find that contacting these people in advance and trying to schedule out a time for me to arrive at a particular date in a particular place is very, very time consuming and very, very difficult, especially when you're traveling by bicycle. If you're in a car or something, it's easier to show up at a specific time. But when you're traveling on bike and you're in a place that you don't really know, it can be very hard to say, like, I'm going to be at your house on Tuesday, 3 days from now at 7 p.m. That's very hard to do on a bicycle tour, but a lot of people on the WarmShowers list that are hosting require that kind of advanced notice. So that is why I personally do not use the WarmShowers list very often. Now, that being said, I do use the warm showers list sometimes, and I usually use it when I'm going into a big city and I know that like the hotel costs are crazy expensive and I need somewhere more affordable to stay. And that's where I usually think, okay, well, I can't find somewhere else to stay. Maybe I'll try the warm showers list and see if I can find a host there. I also use the warm showers list a lot of times at the start and at the end of a bicycle tour, because those two times are easier to put into my schedule. Like I kind of know when I'm flying into a place and I know when I'm flying out of a place. So it's very easy for me to be contacting people and say like, I'm going to be there on April 2nd. My plane gets in at 10 a.m. I'll be at your place by 1 p.m. I'll see you then, you know what I mean? But it's a very different thing when you're out on the road on a bicycle in the middle of nowhere in a place that you've never been to before and trying to, like I said just a moment ago, figure out a time that you're going to show up, 3 days in advance. It's just too hard. I mean, it's possible, but I've found that it's just too much work. And so for me personally, I don't use the warm showers list unless it's an emergency or something like that, or if I'm scheduling it way in advance at either the start or the end of my bicycle tour. Now, this is one of my other tips that I'm going to give to you for using the warm showers list. This is not something that maybe the warm showers list would recommend themselves, but it's the way that I have used the service myself. And that is, I have used people on the warm showers list to help me conduct mini bike tours all around the world. So lately you may have seen that I purchased a Dodge Caravan, a minivan here in the United States, and I've been driving it kind of all around North America and conducting mini bike tours here in the United States and Canada. So what I do on these particular bike tours is I'll contact someone on the warm showers list and say like, hey, I'm coming to Seattle, Washington on these dates, and I plan to go on my own bicycle tour while I'm there, but I need a place to park my car once I get there. Could I come and stay at your house the first night that I arrive, then leave my car at your house for like a week or 5 days or whatever, and then I'll come back to your house 7 days later, stay with you again, get a shower, and then I'll drive off and go on my way. This is another very valuable way that I have found to use the people on the warm showers list. And even though this isn't like the traditional way that probably the warm showers list was meant to be used, I have found the people on the warm showers list very receptive to this mode of bicycle touring, kind of coming with a car and parking it and then going off for a few days and then coming back for the car. It makes sense. And for a lot of people who don't have the time maybe to go off on a multi-month long bicycle tour, doing a short weekend or week-long style bike tour with their car as the vehicle that gets them to their starting point is a great way to go. So those are the three main ways that I use the warm showers list. One, I usually use it when I'm going into a big city and there's no like affordable other option. Two, I use the warm showers list at the start or the end of my bicycle tour just because it's easier to schedule. And then three, I will use the warm showers list to find people who are willing to host me and my vehicle for a certain number of days or even weeks perhaps while I go off and conduct a multi-day bicycle tour away from my vehicle. So those are just my three big tips for those of you who want to use the warm showers list potentially in the future. Please know that this is a valuable resource and you can use it any day of your bike tour if you want to. I have personally just found that it's a lot of work to email people. Sometimes you email people, they don't write back. So you got to email another person, they don't write back. You got to email another person, they write back. And then finally, like that first person writes back. Now you got two people that say they want to host you. So now you got to be a jerk and tell the one person like, oh, I'm sorry, I got another person to host you because you didn't answer quick enough. And they've already made plans for you to show up now. And it's just a freaking nightmare. So that's what I don't like about the warm showers list, is all the back and forth scheduling with multiple people and them not answering in a quick period of time. or, you know, them not answering at all. That being said, the Warm Showers list at warmshowers.org is a valuable tool that every bicycle tourist should know about, and I recommend you give it a try. It's a little scary showing up at a stranger's house sometimes and like, hey, I'm on a bike trip, can I sleep here? I know that I was like petrified of doing this like the first 10 times that I did it. But now I've done this so many times, like I'm not scared at all, and I think it's kind of cool. So if you haven't done so already, head on over to warmshowers.org right now, sign up to be a host or a traveler or both. And that is all I have to say about the warmshowers.org website. All right, guys, that's it. I am Darren Alf from BicycleTerrainPro.com. If you want to learn how to conduct your own bicycle terrain adventures, be sure to visit my website at BicycleTerrainPro.com. Pick up a copy of my book, The Bicycle Terrain Blueprint, which is a 400-page guide that will teach you everything you need to know in order to conduct your own bicycle tours anywhere in the world. If you could, please give this video a big ping, like it. Just that means like it, please. Like it. That really helps me out and I appreciate it, so like it. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so you're notified each and every time I publish a new video. Once again, I am Darren Alf from BicycleTerrainPro.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you out on the road sometime soon. Bye-bye.